Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's gonna be. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they...
Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And there's the bell to start the round. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, that punch. How about that time counter shot? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That counter shot lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. They somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
Defense failed them. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation rocked. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the worst place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well done with that counter. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
A chance to make history. Had his moment, but has it gone by?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Can they finish it? And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to... The Brown Bomber in some trouble. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Defense is not an option for these two. Got him there. How about that time counter shot? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So he's up in the corner, has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. A typical outside fighter, as you know. Focus. This. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Continues to touch him up. Both men were knocked down, and they... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. How is this going to work? But you know what? The one that was knocked down earlier, he's the one that has got more time to recover. But it's still hard. It still plays on your brain to see what's happened. They got to think like a poker. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
And he scores with the counter. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Good punch. Well done with that counter shot. And we may see an early stoppage here. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Solid punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Talk, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? An upset of the year perhaps right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. And it appears he weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What a massive upset this would be. He couldn't seize the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just misses with that uppercut. He misses with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Oh, my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. This is a high-octane battle.
At
some point, the corner has to say you're done. The Brown Bomber couldn't take any more. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. This could be the end. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he scores with the counter. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's got to react.
That counter shot lands. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.